Hey there all you handsome bastards and classy ladies, and welcome to Christian Plays Blood Bowl 2. This will be a one-part series, that's all that it is. I just felt like doing something different. Actually what happened was a wrinkle got thrown into the bed sheet. That was my plan for today. That was the worst metaphor or allegory that I could have come up with. But essentially what happened was today I wanted to record The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone, and I did. I'd been recording it for about an hour and a half when I realized that I hadn't plugged the charger into my laptop. So what happened was my laptop died while I was recording. Now that doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, except for those of you who have never used a Hotpog HD PVR2, what happens is if your battery dies while it is recording, before you hit the stop button, it actually corrupts the recorded file and you just cannot use it. The recording, literally you just get a blank screen and absolutely no sound or audio. You get nothing. So that was an hour and a half of my time wasted, but as well as that I saved over the save file that I had to start Hearts of Stone. So what I got to do now is I have to go back to an older save file and work my way back up to it and take it from there. So there will be The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone on my channel. I will probably get to recording it maybe on Christmas Eve. Jess is actually at work for a good chunk of Christmas Eve, so on Christmas Eve morning I might get up and record some of that and hopefully get it uploaded on the same day as well, as a bit of a Christmas Eve treat for you all. So in the meantime, what I thought I'd do is I don't really have time to get into a game too properly to sit down for a long recording session. So what I thought I'd do is I just felt like doing something different, and this is Blood Bowl 2. It's a very fun game. I only played a little bit of it. I'm not very familiar with the Warhammer lore or games. I always wanted to get more familiar with them. But, so yeah, I'm on match 3 of the campaign. I played a little bit of it a few nights ago.
CabalVision for a good evening to all you CabalVision viewers out there in the old world and beyond. I hope your crystal ball is fully charged, and if not, find yourselves a wizard and chain him to it, because the 25-13 season promises to be one hell of a show, doesn't it, Bob?
It sure does. Oh, and iron, Jim.
Iron what, Bob? Your shirt?
Chains, Jim. Iron chains for chaining up your wizard. Iron is best. It's harder to enchant than steel or silver. Oh, and don't forget to break their fingers as well.
Thank you, Bob. Yes, fascinating. And we may come back to that later. In the meantime, all you sports fans should keep it here on brand new CabalVision HD. But what about all you new viewers who are joining us for the first time? How would you explain a game of Blood Bowl to someone who hasn't experienced the joy and delight of it before, Bob?
Firstly, I'd say, under what toilet in the realm of chaos have you been hiding? Then I'd begrudgingly explain that Blood Bowl is a visceral, violent sport where 2 teams of players must get an inflated pig bladder or ball across a large field into the opponent's end zone by any means necessary to score a touchdown. The catch? There's only one ball, and the opposing team is trying to do exactly the same thing. The match lasts for 2 halves of 8 turns. The team with the most touchdowns wins.
Very nicely summed up, Bob. So, what about the teams? It promises to be an interesting season, especially for the Reikland Reavers. Let's remind ourselves by taking a quick look what happened in their final game last year.
So it's a very fun game. I really like it because I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at sports games. I've always been a nerdy kind of guy. I'm the bookworm in my family. My brother was the sports guy. I was the nerdy bookworm gamer kind of guy. And I'm damn proud of it too. But this is a nice blend of kind of being a turn-based RPG crossed with American football. So it's right up my street. And the commentary is absolutely hilarious.
This is the final game of last season. Reavers versus the Gouds die. Just look at those human lumps. Why ain't they moving?
A frozen spell. Could they not just let it all go?
Look at player 16, Josh Kershaw. He just stands there and lets that block orc smack him right in the kisser. Useless git.
They don't seem very sprightly when that troll either, do they?
I know. No wonder this team hasn't won anything in 20 years. There's only so many double skulls rolls you can take. Fans start claiming that's a load of steaming bull.
Ah, no, that was the Reavers' last public appearance, summing up 10 seasons of decline.
And that's our team, people.
Why haven't they been fired yet, Jim? That's what I can't understand.
The word is, Bob, that J.J. Griswold Jr. hasn't got the cash to replace them.
Yeah? Oh, Griswold was once said to be even richer than you, Jim. He's now down to his last few pennies after paying the likes of Griff Oberwald his massive wage for several decades. I guess he'll just have to put up with using last season's dregs. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's see how they do in this preseason match.
Alright, so this is essentially our tutorial match. Going up against the Siegfried Hof Saints. So yeah, essentially all that we have to do is come out on top against the Siegfried Hof Saints, score a touchdown to force the opposing team to concede the match. It's literally just a tutorial level, and all we gotta do is score one touchdown.
Well, let's see how the Reavers get on. It's their first match, under the leadership of the new coach in a preseason friendly.
Never use the word friendly in connection with Blood Bowl, Jim. You'll end up getting sued for false advertising. Okay, let's take a look.
But yeah, the Warhammer games, as in like the tabletop games, it's something that I've always wanted to get into, because a friend of mine, his dad and uncle, and he actually worked in the shop as well, but they both own a game shop in my local city. A game shop as in, like, you know, they sell board games. They have tables set up so people can come in and play Warhammer. There was another one, not Warhammer, it was like War Machine is another one that they can play and stuff. And I remember for years I've always loved to look at the models and everything, and I love the strategy and the thinking and all that kind of stuff in it. But at the time I never really had the money to invest into it, and as I got older I just didn't have the time to invest into it. But something like Blood Bowl, it lured me in.
Is this a fair fixture? One side is clearly more powerful than the other.
You really are a whiny little bloodsucker sometimes, Jim. What's fair got to do with it?
See, we have a fairly intimidating looking team, that's the thing. They look like they should do well. But I'm just not convinced they will. Although, to be fair, these other guys look like... Although it's humans versus humans. It's when you got humans and you're versus the orcs or something like that. And you're just up against these big, giant, titan type guys. Although the orcs, I think it's Warhammer. That I think the orcs are brilliant. They've got the best magic system ever. Whereas, like, if they believe in something, then that makes it actually happen. So, like, they believe that if they paint their guns red, then it makes them more powerful. Then because they believe it, when they paint their guns red, they become more powerful. That's either War Machine or Warhammer.
It'll be interesting to see what game they bring today.
Alright, I'm going to skip all of these things because I pretty much know how they work. So here's our thrower.
Oh no, it can't be. In the Reavers dugout. Isn't that the legendary ex-coach, Helmut Zwimmer?
Sure is, Jim. Didn't you know? As a favor to JJ, Swimmer's come out of retirement to mentor the new coach for the first few games.
And what about that incident that forced him to leave in the first place?
Okay.
That tabloid sting in 04 involving a pair of halflings,
Caesar
Jam,
Blitzer,
and confused hippogriff?
Blitzer.
Oh, that was nothing. Nothing was proven.
His catcher.
Even in retirement, Helmut's continued to be a loyal ally of the Reavers.
Well, he's certainly experienced, Bob. The new head coach should listen to his advice.
Alright, what we might do is I might blitz... Oh no, can I just flat out attack this guy? Yes, we can. Boom! So what I had to do there, right? I wanted to run this catcher. Oh no, hang on, where's my catcher again? Blitzer, Blitzer. Yeah, so I wanted to run this catcher to here, but I had to do a dodge to get around this guy, which I had like a 67% success rate. Which you could argue is not fantastic. But what I can do now is I can safely dance around this guy because he's unconscious. Well, he's not unconscious, he's just knocked down for this round. Because I want to get my catcher down here so that my thrower in the next round can toss the ball to him, and then he can start making a run for the touchdown line. At least that's the strategy that I got in mind. They don't have dice rolls or anything in it just yet either because it's still early days. But the dice rolls add a nice random element to the game as well. I'm going to want to blitz this guy. So yeah, blitz him.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Yeah, we're going to go on the offensive here. So blitzing is basically, you know the way these guys, like he was, well, this guy here was adjacent to him. So I was able to uppercut him and attack him because they were adjacent. But if there's a gap, like say from this guy to this guy, then you can blitz by making them closing the gap and attack. The only thing with blitzing, I think you can only do it. See that? You already use your blitz action. You can only blitz once per round. Well, that was hardly a fair fight. That was hardly a fair fight at all. Alright, so I'm going to want to get in here. Try and make life difficult for these guys if they try to move.
Close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
So he's a blitzer. Is he a catcher as well? Ah, he's a lineman. He's my catcher. Okay. So I'm going to want to move this guy in here. Oh, no, no, no. Hang on. Switch to this guy. I'm going to move him all up in there to get up in this guy's face.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
We're going to get 2 catchers up nice and close. What's this guy? He's a thrower as well. Mightn't actually hurt to get this guy down here just in case. Because he's going to toss the ball down there. But if like one of my guys gets tackled and drops it, I'm going to want another thrower in there to pick it up and carry on. Carry on his legacy. And if nothing else, he can act as cannon fodder if need be. Because I really don't want my catchers going down. Alright, it's maybe not the best strategy, and I'm leaving him down here completely unguarded, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll end it now. We'll leave the other guys do their bit. Ah, well, tit for tat. Had it coming. Gotta be able to take what you give. Oh, is he gonna blitz? If he blitzes us, then we drop the ball.
Oh, this could be fun. Especially
Oh, he didn't blitz us, thank God. If he blitzed us, then we would have dropped the ball, and they would have actually been in a fairly nice spot, because I got a lot of my team up forward. Alright, we're okay. So, this guy's knocked down, so to stand him up, just gotta do that. I think we're doing fairly okay then all round. So he's a blitzer. So realistically, I'm going to want this guy to be knocked down. Because I want to clear out this side of the pitch as much as I can. Oh, right. I was like, oh shit, he's immune. So then I want this guy to pretty much get down to about here. Oh shit, I did not see him there. It's alright, we got another catcher. No, he's a thrower. Well, shit. Alright, that throws a wrinkle in my carefully laid plans. So he's a thrower. He's a lineman. Lots of linemen. Okay, lots of line people. I've already blitzed, so I can't re-blitz. Oh, shit! I did not see him there. What's worse is I could have taken him out. Just like that. If I had been more aware of my surroundings. Okay. Just getting aggressive now. I just want to take these guys out. So we gotta get our lineman down there to kind of help out with stuff. Stuff and junk. Alright, if that guy wants to run back to get my catcher when he picks up.
That's gonna hurt.
What else can we do here? Well, we can of course knock this guy down. In the face! Oh, I just knocked out an old man. And I'm okay with that, but also the problem is that I'm not okay with knocking. I'm not okay with being okay with knocking out an old man. Where's my other catcher? Is what I'd like to know. So he's a thrower, blitzer. I mean, it doesn't have to be a catcher who does it. It would just be nice. It would be neat. Alright, so he went for it. That's what he did. So wonder if I can get the ball past to him. Oh, what am I doing?
Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
Okay. So I'm going to want to block this guy anyway. What? Why does he have to go for it? He can just literally run right there. Can't he? Alright, we're going to risk the going for it anyway. Yes! Okay. So going for it, right, is... Do I set up a... Like, okay. If I click on this guy, right, these are all squares that I can run to. But if they have a dice roll on it, then that means he's going for it, which means he's pushing himself to go that little extra mile. And, kind of want to help block in this guy a bit more as well. So I'm going to want to go... Here ought to be good. Haha! Missed me. Alright, I think that's pretty much all my guys then.
I can see Reaver star player and Captain Griff Oberwald on the field, Jim. And where's the mighty Zug? Why is he not ripping linemen's heads off their shoulders? Huh? I thought the violence quota was severely down. Why are they not here?
Haven't you heard? Ever since his men's flagrant gruff by Griff, he hasn't been seen all off-season. Rumor has it his investors are not happy and want their money back.
I tried some of that scent. What was he thinking? I'm an ogre, and even I couldn't stand the smell. I'd rather take a drag from a cow crotch than wear that.
Oh, I thought that was our ball carrier for a second. Is he blitzing?
They're getting up close and personal.
No, he's more of a Rudolph kind of guy. Hey-oh, little Christmas humor for you right there.
I can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Oh, come on, he's a giant. He just knocked out my ogre.
What about Zug? Why isn't he here?
Zug's so disgusted with the Reavers'
Alright,
performance.
we pretty much
But
got this
if a
one.
Reikland legend like Helmut Zwimmer is back, well, you never know.
I don't like it, Jim. The whole point of watching the Reavers is the glorious devastation and maiming left in Zug's wake. I love a good maiming, me.
Okay, he should actually get plus strength because he's next to an ally, but that's alright. We're still gonna knock the shit out of them. Basically, we've got a 1, but because they knocked me down a bit, I'm not happy to win the game until I've satisfied myself. You know, I demand satisfaction, sir. I wonder if I can blitz him actually, and go for that guy. Revenge! Although I don't think he was the guy who actually knocked me down, but
What was your
that's neither here nor there.
favorite moment as a Blood Bowl player, Bob?
Oh, well, it has to be scoring my first touchdown, Jim. You see, I just ripped the head off this git who'd given me some lip in the changing rooms before the game. Just for fun, I shoved the ball down his throat and then lobbed his whole body into the end zone. The ref said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a touchdown. Yeah, the NAF changed the rules the next day.
The commentary is absolutely fantastic, I have to say. It's very enjoyable. Oh, we gotta go for it. If we drop the ball, this could go bad. We're gonna risk it though.
It's a touchdown! I'm
Yes!
so excited, my heart really started beating again. An extremely fast first touchdown. The other team must wake up! That was a short game.
Looks like the Saints have chickened out. Reavers win by default. That's the only game they win all season. I wouldn't be surprised.
We are victorious. I don't know, there's something about this game. I know it hasn't exactly gotten fantastic reviews. Well, it's gotten fairly solid reviews. Kind of 8, like 7.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Absolutely nothing really bad said about it. But there's something about it that just clicks with me that I really, really enjoy, you know? But I don't know, that's just me. To each their own.
Well, would you look at that? The Reavers won!
Yeah, but the Saints whipped out early.
Hold on. I have shocking news. JJ has fired the whole Reaver squad.
Not that shocking, Jim. Griswold's having a clear out before the 25-13 season gets underway. One default win against no-hopers like the Saints ain't gonna cut it. He should have done it sooner.
So if the whole squad's been sacked, where's this new coach going to find his team, Bob?
JJ's a cunning old devil, Jim. My contacts say he can get a whole squad of fresh-faced wannabe new players from the rejects found on that reality CabalVision show. Reikland ain't got talent.
Sounds like a risky strategy to me, Bob.
Risky, Jim? Well, I've seen snotlings come up with more competent plans.
Into the crystal ball. I once went to see a fortune teller, and I smashed a crystal ball. It cost me a fortune. Hey-oh! Alright, Helmut Zimmer. It's time to recruit a new team and sign with a sponsor. Also, I don't do fortune tellers or any shit like that. I don't believe in any of that kind of stuff. I'm a Christian guy myself. Alright. So what we gotta do is click on this. Yeah, so basically we gotta buy guys. So you're gonna want pretty much as many blitzers as we can get. But first of all, at least one thrower. I generally have 2 catchers. Blitzers, I absolutely want at a maximum. I need my ogre. He's my power hitter. We do want to fill ourselves up on linemen. Then I think that's it. We need at least 11 players.
How's this new coach doing so far, Bob?
Well, he managed to put some names in the roster so far, Jim. I wouldn't call them contenders for the Chaos Cup just yet.
It'll do. It's a start. They're my dream team. It's the most ragtag looking bunch of failures I've ever seen, but damn it, I love them.
Don't forget that to enhance your stadium, it must be of a sufficient size.
Deal's done, contract signed. The Reikland Reavers have a sponsor.
I only hope they read the small print, Bob. I remember I once signed a contract to get eternal life. It sounded so simple. But the whole craving blood, dread vampire curse thing, well, that wasn't in 12-point Helvetica, I can tell you.
Alrighty, so what we're gonna do there, all you handsome bastards and classy ladies, I'm gonna leave it at that. Literally, I just wanted to as something different, just so that I got something recorded and pumped out today in place of The Witcher 3. I just wanted to do something. So, I mean, it's possible that we'll never ever see it again. Blood Bowl. I mean, I'm going to play it away myself in my own time, absolutely. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's just something different. It's a very enjoyable game. And if you ever have it yourselves and you want to go up against me at some stage, and absolutely, I'm more than happy to go for it. You can add me online, as you can see in the top left corner. It's CH Lane is my my online PSN, PS4 Addy Majigger username type dealio. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. Please give this a like, and I would really appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you, and